With its cryptocurrency holdings valued at over $25 billion, Ripple is valued at over $11 billion following its actions to reclaim sold shares. By the way, former BitBoy crypto member Ben Armstrong recently revived erroneous rumors that JP Morgan is planning to make a major investment in XRP. Should we believe them? Furthermore, the XRP community is exploding with excitement following a recent Fox Business News broadcast that explored the function of a bridge currency such as XRP. Everyone is left wondering, is the war over XRP non-security status officially over after the SEC and Ripple submitted new motions about the remedies phase of their ongoing legal dispute? Unnamed sources recently confirmed that Ripple has taken action to retrieve sold shares. The investment, also known as the tender offer, determined Ripple's $11.3 billion valuation. It is imperative to emphasize that investors are limited to selling no more than 6% of their whole interest. This guarantees that the share repurchase program will be handled with restraint and moderation. In addition, Ripple has declared its plan to set aside $500 million for the buyback and validated the tender offer. The money will pay for taxes and the expense of converting restricted stock units into shares. In addition, Ripple has stated that it will regularly repurchase shares to give investors liquidity. This strategic choice follows the company's announcement that its intentions for the highly anticipated initial public offering have changed. Specifically, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has made it clear that there are currently no intentions to go public in the United States. He explained that regulatory uncertainties were the main driving force behind this cautious approach. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission must review the registration statement for Garlinghouse's initial public offering, IPO, as was previously announced. The CEO of Ripple said that because the company is involved in a legal dispute with the regulator, the SEC cannot support such a form. Meanwhile, Garlinghouse revealed additional insights into Ripple's healthy financial situation in the confirmation statement regarding the buyback. The CEO revealed that Ripple presently has a sizable cash reserve of more than $1 billion. In addition, the company boasts an amazing $25 billion in cryptocurrency holdings, of which XRP accounts for the majority. Notably, the majority of XRP coins in Ripple's cryptocurrency portfolio are locked. Records obtainable via Ripple's API indicate that the company has 40 billion XRP in escrow, of which 5 billion might be spent. To be the first to know about more updates regarding the most recent events, please remember to hit the notification bell and subscribe to our channel. Regarding Ben Armstrong, he disclosed this information in several postings on XRP. Armstrong is quite well known as an influencer in the cryptocurrency industry. In a series of articles on X, Ben Armstrong, a well-known figure in the crypto community, disclosed this information. He said that JP Morgan had invested heavily in XRP, amassing more than 7.5 million coins. According to Armstrong, this action by JP Morgan accounts for roughly 7.5% of the bank's overall value. This computation is seriously wrong, though. Interestingly, the current price of 7.5 million XRP is $4.4 million. Given that $4.4 million is 7.5% of JP Morgan's total assets, the bank's overall worth would be $59.4 million. This is wildly inaccurate, given that JP Morgan's entire assets, as of the most recent appraisal from 2023, are estimated to be $3.8 trillion. Armstrong discussed the significance of JP Morgan's move in his disclosure, emphasizing that it shouldn't be taken lightly. He claimed that JP Morgan has been quietly accumulating XRP, which establishes the bank as a significant participant in the cryptocurrency market. Notably, Armstrong's claims also brought attention to BlackRock, the biggest asset manager in the world. He claimed that asset management is looking at adding XRP to its investment portfolio. The asset manager just got its iShares BTC ETF approved. Ben Armstrong drew attention to the continuing legal dispute between the SEC of the United States and Ripple. He claims that the fact that these significant organizations have made these bold moves despite the legal restrictions shows rising faith in XRP's prospects. If there was ever an accumulation tendency of this kind, this would indicate that powerful financial actors are betting on XRP, which recently obtained regulatory clarity, while the legal disputes continue. Former Ripple director Matt Hamilton responded to Armstrong's statements with total skepticism. Despite his doubts about the purchase's actuality, he questioned its importance in the unlikely event that it did, given the limited amount of XRP. If Armstrong's claim indicates that JP Morgan bought 7.5 million XRP, the former Ripple director pointed out that this represents a meager 0.0075% of XRP's whole supply. Furthermore, Hamilton questioned the veracity of the assertion that JP Morgan's fortune was 7.5% comprised of the acquisition of 7.5 million XRP. Hamilton demonstrated that 7.5 million XRP would only represent 0.00013% of JP Morgan's total assets, not 7.5%, by using a $3.5 trillion estimate for the bank's total assets. Daniel, the CTO at Eminence, expressed a similar lack of conviction, dismissing the idea that JP Morgan had covertly acquired such a substantial amount of XRP. Armstrong's comment regarding the proportion of JP Morgan's overall wealth amused him. When the fraudulent claims originally arose last year, they were quickly refuted because they lacked supporting documentation and contained computation errors. After a source who was attempting to create the impression of institutional acceptance initially presented them, influencers subsequently made them public. Now that the story has appeared again, Armstrong has elevated it back to the status of reliable news. Many wonder if Armstrong's account has been compromised. Prominent pro-XRP crypto influencer XRP shared with the crypto community a clip of the thought-provoking discussion that was shown on a Fox Business program. In addition, a well-known pro-XRP cryptocurrency influencer sent the cryptocurrency community a clip of the enlightening discussion that was highlighted on a Fox Business program. In light of the recent approval of a Bitcoin spot ETF, journalists and Bullseye American Ingenuity Fund portfolio manager Adam Johnson, who emphasized that the financial industry has not fully embraced institutional buying of cryptocurrencies, provided insights into the prospects of institutional buying. He gave an example to show the difficulties of the present. Johnson said that the old technique requires the Bank of Mitsubishi in Tokyo to have $100 million in yen in Tokyo and an equivalent amount in dollars in New York if the bank plans to transfer $100 million in yen to its New York office and convert it to dollars. He emphasized that this traditional method ties up a sizable $200 million in wealth in both currencies. Johnson did, however, bring up a possible fix. Specifically, he proposed that utilizing cryptocurrencies in the procedure may release 50% of the funding. This situation is similar to that of utility tokens like XRP in that the cryptocurrency token acts as a bridge asset between the two fiat currencies. Johnson expressed hope that the banking industry will soon adopt this revolutionary strategy, even though he acknowledged that it hasn't been entirely adopted yet. "We haven't made that jump yet, but it looks like it's coming, I think so," the man stated. The XRP community was quite enthusiastic about Johnson's statement, especially considering the platform on which it was made. Although Johnson never addressed XRP specifically, the XRP community has claimed he was discussing the asset. Prominent member of the XRP community and Wall Street financial analyst Linda Jones was among the first to respond to the development. Jones exclaimed, "Whoa! At last, they are discussing XRP. We know, even if they aren't stating it's XRP." Given that one of XRP's primary functions is to bridge between two factions, several community members expressed a similar sense of enthusiasm. Now for our day's primary focus, is it officially over the battle for XRP non-security status? Is the war against XRP's non-security status now officially over? Remember to click the notification bell and subscribe to our channel if you want to be the first to know about new developments about XRP. Since a federal court delivered the planned order for the remedies phase of their continuing action, the SEC and Ripple have remained silent for more than a month. Since the parties haven't spoken for almost 2 months, XRP enthusiasts have expressed concern. The SEC and Ripple have ended their quiet period in the lawsuit by filing new motions, which is noteworthy. The Securities and Exchange Commission requested on January 11th, in a letter to Magistrate Sarah Ned Byrne, that the court order Ripple to produce its audited financial records for the year 2022 to 2023. The SEC also requests that Ripple provide its post-complaint contract that controls institutional sales. The SEC stressed that the institutional sales transactions, which the court determined to be securities in July 2023, are the subject of the post-complaint contract it is requesting. The SEC claims that these records would assist Judge Annalisa Torres in determining whether the court should impose relief, such as injunctions and civil penalties, after Ripple was found guilty of breaking U.S. securities law. Hours later, the well-known cryptocurrency payments company reacted and filed a motion of its own, asking for 2 more working days to respond to the SEC's move to compel. Ripple wants the court to extend the deadline for its response from January 17 to January 19, according to knowledgeable attorney James K. Fillon. Whether the court will allow Ripple's request for a time extension is still up in the air. About the lawsuit's remedies phase, the SEC and Ripple submitted their first formal motions yesterday. The SEC v. Ripple lawsuit's remedies component is presently in the discovery phase, which is scheduled to end on February 12, 2024. The SEC stated in its most recent motion that on November 14, it sent Ripple 3 requests for production and 9 interrogatories about the remedies for institutional sales violations. The regulator had to formally file a motion to force Ripple to turn over 2 narrow document requests and 1 interrogatory when the company refused to deliver any of the required materials. The documents deal with Ripple's post-complaint written contracts that regulate its sales of XRP to institutional clients, as well as its audited financial statements for the years 2022 and 2023. The interrogatory request, as stated by the SEC, concerns the total amount of money that Ripple has made from institutional sales since the complaint was submitted. Now, please share your opinions with me in the comments section. Verify that you enjoy the video, and don't forget to click the notification bell and subscribe. This is a huge assistance for the YouTube algorithm. Additionally, by forwarding this video to as many people as you can aid in enlightening others in the same way that you have been enlightened. Guys, let's spread this word far and wide. If you truly love cryptocurrencies, make sure to read all of our material. I'll see you tomorrow to discuss the most recent news that affects our community as a whole.